gonna warm up on it a little bit. Very light warming up. I'm just gonna start going right for it because I have such a limited amount of time to skate before it starts getting too painful.
Gee. Oh. Yes.
I don't think I'm out.
He does not think he's gonna do it today. Maybe the title of this video could be, hey, it's okay to not land tricks sometimes.
You're asking the wrong guy. I don't know shit about 50-50ing square.
I was talking to her.
Oh, I like a heel side for a square rail.
You said heel side?
Yeah, heel side for square.
But I ski like only my grooves are like there.
But it's square, so you can cross lock backside, but front side sketchy. Yeah, you got it next try. You got to go across, down, and across though.
Okay.
Do whatever you want.
Now. Ooh. Oh.
Okay, here's the challenge. Johnny versus Craig versus Dan. They're all trying to back 50 down the little kinker.
I'm not gonna do it first try.
Dan's scared. Really not landed it to make the video longer. Oh!
Down and across. That's a wrong trick.
You only went across.
I didn't say that I did it. But the game is across, down, and across.
Alright, so what I'm hearing is Johnny got a whole third further than you.
That is what happened, but it doesn't matter.
Oh. Come on, get. Whoa!
Okay.
It always goes to feeble. Johnny got it! No!
Oh my god!
Oh my god. You're gonna make it slippery for me.
Holy balls!
Shot!
I can do it.
Got it!
Oh no!
Hey. Can I do feeble instead?
No, you can't do. No, no one wants to see a Babel.
Done!
Right,
Game over.
Go.
Oh my god. Ah!
Shit.
Okay, well, Cody landed it. Just because you went 80 out doesn't make it any better.
I have like a solid 6 inches to go.
6 inches is a lot, man.
No, it's not. That's what we said before.
Oh my god, no.
Done.
All
This guy
day.
tried to put his hands down, but he looked really uncomfortable doing it. He was like this. He was like,
Anybody who puts their hands down mid-trick looks uncomfortable doing it. Yeah. Oh my god.
so scary.
You almost sacked the foot-high rail. Stupid.
wow.
That doesn't count.
It doesn't?
No. That doesn't count. You just.
That doesn't count.
That doesn't. You didn't do a 50 off of it.
That was off of it.
Not,
just had a
not
little-
50. No. If you like kick flipped out of it, sure. But
Yeah,
you
that
went
was all
to
right.
board slide.
There it is.
Oh.
Does that mean I'm the only one who hasn't done it?
Yeah, you're the only one. Don't. There's no air quotes there.
There's air quotes.
Oh god.
Yeah, I don't like-
I'm not filming that.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh my god!
Jeez. Yeah, you should do that. Oh my god. Dan. Oh, damn. Oh. Where's it going? Where's it going? Oh! Damn.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah, Johnny. Woo! So Johnny's trying to land kickflip indies out of the launch ramp, boy. He just did one onto the deck and it was awesome. Hold on. Bam. I think it's mandatory to call out BAM before you do that trick. Yes!
I don't feel good doing it.
What, kickflip indies?
Yeah, the first one was just to get the feeling of doing it on the hip, and now I just feel lame.
How'd that board get back? Yeah, I just tried a couple kickflip indies just out of the deck, and I came nowhere near it, but I grabbed one of them, and it felt so fun. I forgot the little bit of joy that launch outs can really bring a grown man. Oh, shekel bugs! Sheckler me not. You should have still landed on upside down. Just like throw it under you no matter what. First try airwalk. I should probably film that from a less shitty angle. You like threw it under you. The second I saw you set up for kickflip, I was like, well, this is the end of that line. Yeah. But you're wearing Jamie Foy's shoes?
Maybe I could do it.
That makes sense. Everyone knows that skill's in the product, not in the skater. Oh, those are the Jamie Foy's.
Yeah.
He was like, I want to heel flip this. Then he tried one. I was like, why does this look familiar? Oh, yeah. My boy Cody's a bigger boy, and so is Jamie Foy, and Jamie Foy also heel flipped this thing. Oh, you could have done it. Oh, he like threw that under him. That's insane that you're still sticking them when you grab them upside down. Most Bob Burnquist shit ever. Damn. What's that? Grabby boy.
Also, my bar's pretty forward, so it's just does that even happen?
That was incredible.
Can I do regular tricks now?
No, that is a regular trick. That's the first real trick you've ever done.
I can't eat until I do that.
Yeah, no eating. What do you? Where's your heel flip?
I did it.
All right, I'll try it.
Yay.
No, you don't have to. Stinky. Okay, Johnny's officially trying the only good trick he's ever tried. He's trying to pop the board onto his back and then jump back on his board. Body comply, if you will. Never gonna happen.
And like throw it back over and land on it, right?
There's no way you're gonna get it on your back.
You gotta like.
I know what you're supposed to do, but I know also what you can't do, and that's this trick. Did you hit yourself? Okay, if you're doing a launch out or an ollie, if I ollie down a set of stairs and I grabbed Indy, you're saying I'm doing a frontside grab.
Yes.
But I'm not going frontside.
It's a frontside grab.
But you're not going frontside. I think it's an Indy unless you're going frontside. That's the only time it's a frontside air.
An Indy is the backside air, frontside grab.
I understand that, but I'm also saying...
Well, that's like saying a Madonna is the same thing frontside as backside. It's like saying, oh, this is like a Madonna.
No, it's not.
Exactly.
You have to smack your tail for Madonna, right?
Exactly.
That's a dog piss air.
So this is Indy. The backside air
is
grab.
is Indy. But
So you need to come
also
up with
ollie down set of stairs and grabbing would also be Indy.
No, because you're not doing the air. Yes.
The only reason it's Madonna, the only situation that it is a Madonna is if you're going front side and smack your tail.
Exactly. It's the same thing.
So
with
every other thing is called dog piss. Therefore, it is called Indy. It is called Indy at all other points in time unless you're going front side. Then it's front side air.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
Thank you.
I haven't.
Sorry for that shitty fucking interlude of him doing a heel flip over a pyramid. That sucked. But
We know why you guys are here. It's for this. It's for us talking.
He's doing it again because he's slightly cased. Just slightly. I already said what you're thinking, so it's your, you know. I don't know, just for funsies, I think I'm gonna do a follow cam. You gotta look out for the Tootsie Roll minefield. There's just Tootsie Rolls all over the place.
Are we gonna play Where It Lies again today?
Do you want to play Where It Lies?
Yeah.
I'm down to play Where It Lies.
We started filming right here, so
Yeah, here we are. Oh, I'm still good.
I bet you one Mexican Coke. It's not gonna happen.
Okay.
A whole case of Mexican Cokes.
That's 6 of them. Half cab no slides back. I think they're cool. I don't know. Don't
Has
really
anybody ever half cab no slid a handrail?
Definitely. But back to fakie. I'm sure it's been done. I just haven't seen it. That was crazy.
All right, just remember that the dude earlier trying to ollie the triple set and clipping his feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Think about his day.
His day's been pretty good. Yeah, I mean, trying to clear that thing and not clearing it is.
Wait, did you get any of those clips of that?
No, I didn't film any of them. I didn't
damn
want to
it.
get that gnarly of a slam.
Damn it. You little crumb snatching hoe.
Here's the game. You have to do separate tricks on each bank. So you have to do like trick in, or grind trick, and then trick in. It's fun.
Oh shit.
I was thinking fakey kickflip, but whatever happens.
Big flip and then figgy big flip.
Big flip and fakey big flip?
Yeah.
That'd be, I'll try it.
I think you got that.
That's a lot.
That would be.
Oh. I started rolling back uphill.
That was a bite.
Oh my god, dude! Ah!
Your body still did it.
Okay. Dude, I'm like unbelievably frustrated. Like, what am I doing wrong? Like, I like land the 360, and then I gotta like, I almost think I gotta like wind up, do it, and then rewind up, which is like just a lot of fighting gravity.
I don't think you're doing anything wrong. I think this is just ridiculously gnarly. You have like literally 2 feet of setup time after you front 3, and then you got to front 3 again. Wow, that was the one too.
Do you have any forks? That was a solid, dude. Oh, he got so upset. I'm sorry.
You smell like body odor and dog food.
Your shirt's off. Your shirt's literally off. Like, I can see your armpit. Here, let me touch you. I want to just touch you.
You know, I know, I'm gonna film it better because you're gonna film it vertically.
Yeah, well, he's like a big TikToker.
Is he really?
No.
Is he a little TikToker?
He's a little TikToker.
That's like the biggest insult. Not only are you a TikToker, you're a little TikToker. You do have some pecs.
Dude, he's built like a Greek god. See
He's
that?
not built like a Greek god.
Look at this man.
Your nose was literally like dragging on the ground. That was so dipped. If you don't land this try, you have to give me your body. You fuck. You could literally paint yourself seafoam blue and be handsome Squidward for Halloween. Oh my god. I'm like in this war with him. That's one of the funny things about skateboarding. I don't know if football players watch other football players play football and they're like in the game. You know what I mean? As much as they're just like hoping the team wins. But when I watch another skateboarder like struggle with something, I feel every emotion. Like if he comes close, I'm like, yeah, you came close. Like you got it.
I figured I'd just talk about something super quick. You can skip past this if you don't care. But it is sort of inspired by my friend John Gardner recently did something where he talks a lot about mental health. Mental Health Day was just the other day. And I guess, you know, me personally, I've never suffered from depression or any sort of specific mental illness other than the fact that I get chronic panic attacks. And if you don't know what a panic attack is, it's basically this really bizarre fight or flight feeling where your body is like, I don't know which is which. If it's my brain convincing my body or my body convincing my brain that you're like, something really terrible is about to happen. People describe it as impending doom. For me, it feels like I'm actually about to die and like my heart will race really crazy. My hands are sweating and I start like uncontrollably shaking and I have trouble breathing and I can't think straight. A lot of times I feel like I lose touch with reality and I can't like hold on to a thought and I have to think of stuff really basically. Like I got to think of like basic numbers and it's this god-awful, terrifying experience. Now, what I am actually on a medicine for this. And the medicine that I'm on is sertraline, which is basically a generic Zoloft. And in my life, I've had my doubts about medicine. I've definitely been the kind of person to be like, oh, like, you know, you can just like fight through it. Or like, you know, like I was diagnosed with like severe ADHD when I was younger. And I was just like, oh, like, you know, you can push through this and like I can try to force myself to focus. And I wasn't a very big believer in mental illness to the extent of like some of the, I don't want to say minor things, but like when I thought of mental illness, I was like, you're either schizophrenic or you're just lazy or normal or whatever. And this was my thoughts when I was a lot younger. This, you know, I haven't held those thoughts for quite some time, but regardless, I had them. With sertraline, it's a medicine that I don't, you know, I'm not even gonna go into what it does. But anyways, since I've been on it, my panic attacks went from about once every 2 or 3 days where I was driving to the emergency room like every week because I thought I was dying, to where like I don't have any attacks at all anymore. The last one I had was like months ago, which is insane for me to say. It was so bad at one point in time that it was my second year living out here, and I would spend the night at hospitals more often than I would like to admit. I was probably sleeping at the hospital probably 4 days out of the week. Not in the hospital, but I would sleep in my van in front of the hospital for fear of having a panic attack, which is like a whole other bizarre mental thing where you're like convinced that something's bad's about to happen to you even when you're not having a panic attack. And it was just this really, really terrible point in time. And I kept also like getting hurt, and then like, you know, my brother passed away, and then a very close friend of mine passed away. It was, you know, like a tough time. Now, since I've been in California, the vast majority of time that I've been here has been like the best times of my life. I have no qualms with living here. I've been very, very fortunate to live the life that I'm living, and I am very, very glad that this is where I ended up. But like during that time, I honestly think that if I would have not been put on sertraline to deal with these panic attacks, I can only imagine how much more of a mess I would be. I couldn't skateboard. I literally could not ride my skateboard because that's how often I would have panic attacks. I remember we went to a cliff jumping place, and I was terrified the whole time we went because it was far enough away from a hospital that I was afraid I was going to have like a panic attack and die right there and not be able to get to a hospital in time. It was, and what's bizarre about it is like I'm fully aware of how unlogical that is while this is going on. Like when I'm having a panic attack, I'm like, this is a panic attack. You are not dying. But then my brain's like, yeah, but you are dying, and now you're going to die. And I cannot express you how bizarre that is when you are certain that something's not happening, but you do believe it's happening. I know that's makes no sense, but if you've had a really gnarly panic attack, maybe you understand. But it's definitely made me have a lot more understanding of other people with different mental illnesses. Now, mine is not severe. It is not actually that life-threatening. I have like a heart condition that goes along, that's not actually part of it, but it definitely makes it act up a little bit. For the most part, I'm very, very safe with my issues. But to a lot of my friends and family who deal with depression, it definitely gives me like this very high level of sympathy for them. And I just wanted to kind of say, if I wouldn't have gone to the hospital and just kind of kept asking questions and trying to like get to the bottom of like what can actually be done and reaching out to people that I know that have had similar situations, I wouldn't have been able to get put on the right medicine that I did. I'm also on a medicine for my bladder stones, and basically I'm making this video for anyone who has like doubts about like how real mental illness is of any sorts. Trust me, it's a thing. It's a very, very bizarre thing. I imagine depression is also very similar, where regardless of how much you are aware that things are okay or that things aren't that bad, this overwhelming darkness of depression will just kind of just wash right over that. And no matter how much you think about it, it doesn't get any better, and it is like a very, very daunting task. I imagine it, because that's what panic attacks feel like. No matter how much I overthink them or try to think them out of my head, it doesn't make them any worse until it decides to pass on its own. So yeah, if you're having any issues, by all means, reach out to the correct people. Taking medicine for stuff, I'm definitely an advocate for it. Because I don't even take like Advil or anything. I don't take anything. I take zero medicine, with the exception of I take the sertraline, and then I take I forget what it's called, Terra for my bladder stones, which just makes it so I keep peeing more to deal with the pain a little bit more. And I will say that, I hear a lot of great things about meditation. I guess in my own way, I meditate. I sit down and try to sort things in my head, how I actually feel about them, try to peel off the kind of surface emotion of like what's going on in my head and try to get to the bottom of it. And that's helped me sort through like a lot of tougher times in my life. So if you watch John Gardner's video, which I will link in the bio, he talks a lot about meditation, and that's where his specialty is, different breathing techniques and stuff like that. And though I personally haven't tried any of those things, I definitely encourage you to try those things, because I know John has dealt with his own issues and got through them. So give it a check out. And if you're still here, watch a bunch of skating. It's starting now.